Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stitchflix, where we slow down and stitch something beautiful together. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet the blossom stitch. It consists of single crochets, double crochets, and chains, so if you're familiar with those, this should be fairly easy for you. I would consider this a beginner stitch, so grab your hook and some yarn and let's get started. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using a weight for acrylic yarn. Specifically, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I thought it would be fun, since the stitch is called Blossom, to crochet with the colorway Cherry Blossom. So I've got that. I have a 5mm hook, scissors, and a yarn needle. So let's get started. You're going to begin with a slip knot. Place that on your hook, and we're going to chain in multiples of 4 for our base chain. So I'm going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then for the base, we're going to add a chain. So I now have 21. So for row 1, we're going to go in the 3rd chain from the hook, and we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1, and make another double crochet in the same space. We're going to skip the next chain and then single crochet into the next one. Skip the next chain, make a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet into that space. Skip the next chain and make a single crochet. Skip another and do your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all together. So continue this down your row, and I'll meet you when we have 2 chains left. Okay, so I have 2 chains left, and I'm just going to single crochet into that last chain. And that's the end of row 1, so it should be looking something like this. Turn your work and then chain 4. For this second row, we're only going to be working into those chain spaces and the single crochets from the previous row. So in your first chain space, you're going to make a single crochet and a chain 1. In the next single crochet, you're going to make a double crochet and a chain 1. Skip the next stitch and go into that chain space and make a single crochet followed by a chain 1. Skip the next stitch, go into that single crochet and make a double crochet followed by a chain 1. So continue working in your chain spaces and your single crochets, and I will meet you back when we get to the last chain space. So I am at my last chain space, and what I'm going to do is single crochet like I have been, followed by a chain, and then in the last stitch, we're going to make 1 double crochet. And that is the end of row 2. So this is how mine is looking. If you'd like to compare it to your own, let's get started on row 3. For row 3, we're going to turn our work, chain 1. You're going to skip the double crochet and the chain, and we're going to work into that single crochet. So the first single crochet, and we're going to make a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet. In the next, we're going to skip this space, and we're going to be working into the double crochet, and we're just going to make a single crochet. So for this row, we're going to be doing a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into every single crochet. And when you have a double crochet, you're going to be doing a single crochet. So make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into that single crochet. skip this space and make a single crochet into that double crochet, skip the space and make a double, chain 1, double crochet. And we're going to repeat this all the way down our row. So this is a 2-row repeat pattern. I love the name of the stitch, Blossom Stitch. I just think that's so cute and gives you springtime feels. Looking at this, I feel like it would be great for a blanket. It would be somewhat of an airy blanket, so maybe something light for the summer. Okay, so I just made my double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the last single crochet of the row. And then in the third chain of that chain 4 we made, we're just going to make 1 single crochet. And that's the end of that row. We can turn our work, chain 4, and then we're going to repeat the row we just did. So we're going to repeat rows 2 and 3 for the length of this little swatch that we are making. So again, we are working in the chain spaces and the single crochets for this row. So you're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet, chain 1. Just continue on down your row. Whoops. And let me know in the comments what you would use this stitch for. So in the last double crochet, we're going to make a double crochet to end the row. So there we are again. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and we're working into the singles and double crochets of this round. So I'll show you one more row repeat, and then I'll let you finish the swatch on your own, and I'll show you what mine looks like at the end. So you're going to skip this first double crochet and the chain. So in the single crochet, we're going to be making a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then you're going to make a single crochet, a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, single crochet in the next stitch, double, chain, and double in the next, single. Just repeat down your row. Sorry, I've got a squeaky yarn hook thing going on. I hate when that happens, especially for a tutorial. And then in the third chain, you're going to just make 1 single crochet. And that's the end of another row. So just continue on making this swatch as long as you want. I'm going for about a square sized. Because I've mentioned before, I want to make maybe like a blanket or something from all of the swatches that I have made in previous episodes of this series. And if you're interested in those, I will link the playlist down below in the description. So continue on with your 2-row repeat, and I will meet you back when I finished my square. Okay, so I have completed my little swatch. I already weaved in my ends off camera. I did end on a row 2 repeat, which is where we just make single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and repeat across. So I did end on a row 2 because it made the edge just look a little more uniform. If I would have ended on the round or the row where we make a double crochet, chain one, double crochet into one space, it seemed like the edge was a little bit wavy. So ending on a row 2, it made it look more structured. The pattern doesn't specify which round to end on, but I learned that just from doing it now. But here's my swatch, front and back. I think this looks so pretty. And now that I'm looking at it complete, this would also make a great scarf pattern. Let me know in the comments what you think you might use this stitch for. And if you're curious where I keep getting these stitch patterns from, I'm actually going through this book for this Stitchflix series. There are 200 stitches in this book. I've had this book a while and I'm loving it. I've done the moss stitch. I've done the Trinity stitch, which I have a swatch right here for. This one is very cute. I've got the sedge stitch. I've done the moss stitch, which is just row by row. And then I've also done moss stitch corner to corner, which is not in here. It was kind of just a little bonus for this series. And there's a few more. So if you want to check out the rest of this series on my channel, I will link the playlist down below for you. And if you're interested in purchasing this book, I have an affiliate link, which is also in the description. It's free to use. It just helps my channel out a little bit. I will earn commission if you purchase this book through that link. That's the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching and crocheting along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the stitch and how you're going to use it in your future projects. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.